Okay, so I've pretty much got, you know, all the metal stuff done. All these nice, beautiful screws. All this, you know, everything preserved. Everything has officially been conserved. Let me put this up in the vise. Okay, so I officially have all of the metal done. I think the next step is to really kind of pay attention to the wood. It needs a little bit of work, but actually not that much work. I had said in previous episodes, what am I, fucking TV show? Previous videos that I'll probably just need to take this thing and clean it off, which, frankly, I don't know. I can see that there is parts here where there's still like a little bit of like, you know, dried, gummed up, what is it, cosmoline? I don't know. Pretty much, I don't really need to do a whole lot to this thing. It's got some dents here. There's, you know, if you really wanted this thing to look, you know, super duper duper fancy, I guess I could like steam those up, but like that one where it almost kind of looks like a screw slammed up against it, and right here you can see it's almost like the fibers of the wood are like cut in a way, like there's a gouge. These look like there's just simple dents. I wonder if that's from being laid on something, you know, to be fired. I don't know, hard to tell. Little things like this, like that's dried cosmoline. You got a little fresh mark there, which I don't think I bumped that myself. But then there's this. It's little things like that where, like, man, I don't know if that's really ultra worth fixing or really worrying about too much, because all this thing really needs is just kind of a half-ass decent cleaning and then just to be re-oiled. It doesn't really need that much, and I don't want this thing to look brand new, so you know, I gotta constantly think about what is the actual goal in mind that I'm trying to reach here. So yeah, that's a episode probably next after this, actually. But anyway, metal's all done. Pretty much the next step is kind of to just put everything back together. Like, the metal's done, and another thing that I kind of want to bring up is the difference between a refurbishment and a conservation. A simple conservation job like this is just stopping the decay. You know, boiling the parts, making sure whatever rust was on it is converted out, and make sure the gun, you know, is clean, runs good, you know, it's lubed real good. But yeah, make sure all the little parts on it are not rusty anymore. So essentially kind of winding back the clock on these things, you know, corroding and killing themselves. A refurbishment is essentially a conservation, but on something that doesn't work. If I, you know, say a detent was missing, or a, you know, spring had broke, something like that, to where if, you know, it needed to be replaced, that is a whole other, you know, bag of worms than if something is already working but just needs to be cleaned up. So this one is a simple, you know, simple conservation job, and yeah, I'm pretty much done with the metal. Just gotta put it all back together.